Tomorrow, he has his settlement conference. That is shit or get off the pot time. Work out a deal or say we're going to trial. Now, you can still get offered deals up until, the verdict.
The trial.
The verdict. Like, you can get offered a deal during the trial. Oh, yeah.
I assumed once the trial was like, no, this is in motion. We're riding this to the station.
You're not going to get anything good. Like, the best deal he's going to get will be tomorrow. And he will have to decide if he takes it or if he decides, fuck that noise. I'm going to trial. Now, the only people I've heard speak with any kind of authority on this, now Sean has gotten pretty much everything right, from my understanding. And Sean said that he's spoken to someone who is an inside source who talks to Nick, and that Nick's taking this thing to trial. So, in theory, he could blow past this settlement conference. He goes, no, I want to try my luck with the trial. I want to try and get this evidence thrown out, this evidence thrown out, this evidence thrown out. Then if that doesn't go well, he can take a deal. Or you can ask for one. You can say, you can have your lawyer say, what are you offering for us not to do this? So as I think about it right now and the things I've heard, my preference, like if I had any influence over the situation, I would say, take the deal. Whatever they're offering, call it a day. First of all, I'm sorry, but it's a second-degree drug felony charge. You're going to have to plead to some sort of felony. They're not. I don't think they're going to take 26 grams and turn it into a misdemeanor. He could get a lesser felony, and he could get one of the misdemeanors dropped, probably the gun charge. Because if you're going to convict him of a felony, who gives a fuck about the gun charge anyway? You're not going to be able to own guns.
You're not going to be allowed to have firearms after this is all over.
So I say, plead guilty to a misdemeanor and a lesser felony. You're going to get at least a couple of years of probation. You're going to get a stayed prison sentence, and you're going to have to be drug tested. As a sane man, I say you take the deal, you move on, you go ahead. As I try to think like Nick, he's going to fight. Because he doesn't want to lose to the internet. I mean, this is a tragic tale of people who don't have enough of a real life and spend too much time with the internet. You shouldn't care what the internet thinks. They're going to think you're a loser no matter what. You're not going to change these people's opinions. You had fucking drugs in your house. You were swinging. You had children in the house. You were a piece of shit. You were fucking high as a kite on camera. You'd done and it wasn't just one time. You had a nosebleed one time. You're fucked up telling a guy to K himself another time. Nobody's going to like you. You're not going to win this thing and make people think, oh, yeah, this was just a big conspiracy and he's actually a really good guy. You're not. You're not a good guy. And maybe he knows that if he pleads guilty, it's over. He's guilty. But if he takes this to trial, there's always a hope. There's always a chance. So I am going to be mildly surprised no matter what happens.